Hey guys, this is Shivangi Srivastav and welcome to my channel. Today is 8th August 2020. Exactly 1 year ago on the same date, I joined my first job. And I can finally say that in this 1 year, I have grown up. We have so many goals, plans and dreams about the first year of our job because first job is definitely important for each and every one of us, but we succeed in accomplishing very few of them, right? So I'm today in this video I'm just going to share few things that I did in the first year of my job, and I think I'm really proud of myself for doing this. So I request everybody to watch the full video. If you are younger than me, then please watch the video as a guide. If you are elder than me, then please watch the video and let me know whether I have done the things correct or not. And if you are of my age and of my age group or of my same batch, then please watch the video and see your journey in mine. So let's begin. So the first thing I did correctly was I started investing money from the day I got my first salary. And I think this is going to be a very strong foundation, financial foundation for me. And I'm really going to thank myself throughout my entire life for this decision. I'm really thankful that I read Rich Dad and Poor Dad book again before joining my job. This is the reason why it was very clear in my head that whether something is asset or it is liability, whether the thing that I'm going to buy is a need or it's just a desire or luxury. So this is the reason why things were very clear in my mind. And if I always wanted to buy something, there are so many things that are tempting if we move to a bigger city, if we get involved with the people having higher salaries, even with the people having good lifestyle around us, from having a lifestyle of a college student, and if we are getting some money in our hand, then it becomes very easy for us to get distracted with so many things going around us, and we end up spending so much money in unnecessary things. So I've had always a very clear concept: if I want XYZ, then is it going to be beneficial for me in a long term, or it is just my it's just my desire. So I tried saving myself from spending a lot of money in all the things that are not going to be with me, or they are not going to benefit me in a long run. And I started saving money. And even if I saved the money, instead of just putting them in a saving account, I started doing investment. So I cannot disclose that what are all the investments that I did, but even if I had this much money, I ensured that I'm going to save and invest at least this amount of my money. So this is the first thing that I think I did it correctly, and I would recommend it to everybody around me. So the second thing is I never stopped learning. Yes, it is widely believed that once you start doing a job, the learning capacity in you starts decreasing and eventually it vanishes. And somehow I think it is correct. So for me, actually what happened is, in the first 6 months of the start of my job, I didn't study anything. I was not able to invest time in studies. But in the later 6 months of the first year of my job, I finally started developing a habit of investing some time, like 2 hours, 3 hours every day, in learning something which can be beneficial for my project, for my career and everything. So this is one habit that we should, while we are college students, we naturally possess this habit of learning something or studying something every day, or at least before exams. But when we shift from our college life to our job life, then definitely a lifestyle changes and there comes a mentality that we don't need to study. But no growth in any career in the entire world is possible if you don't study or if you don't practice and prepare yourself for the better thing. So don't stop it. And this is the thing that I didn't stop. And finally, since last 6 months, I'm rigorously studying, and I know that I'm definitely going to get the fruit of my patience and my hard work. And actually, there is one thing, we always stop ourselves from spending money on buying courses or getting enrolled in the workshops or seminars, even if they are very important for us. But we don't have a second thought before doing partying or before doing shopping and all. So one thing that makes me make it easier for me was my habit of not partying. I'm not a kind of, I have so many friends, but I don't I'm not a kind of person who parties a lot. Instead, I am a kind of person who invests a lot of money in buying courses, buying trainings, enrolling for different kinds of trainings, going for workshops, and even going for corporate meetups. So this is the reason I think this was actually my nature which saved me from spending so much money. But still, if you are a kind of party person, then still you can try doing this 50-50 distribution of your money, and try investing more and more time and money in learning new and new skills. And the third thing is, I networked a lot. I cannot stress on this thing that how important networking is. I think being a person who likes socializing a lot, who likes building professional connections a lot, networking has been one of the best thing or one of the best qualities that I possess, and has always been the thing that has benefited my career a lot, whether it was through social media accounts, especially LinkedIn, or it was just an offline networking things through events and all the things going around us in office. I never missed a single chance to network with maximum people around me. And I trust me, this is the best thing. I think among all the five things, this is first or second best thing that I did in my first year, and it has actually helped me a lot in succeeding in my career, in like showcasing my skills and getting recognized for the skills and the things that I do. So if you enter a job and if you enter a professional environment, then please try developing a habit of building professional connections with the most of the people around you. And definitely this is going to be one of the best things you and one of the best skills you are going to possess in your entire life, because we are human beings, and man or woman or a human being is a social animal. And the next good thing I did is I never stopped following my hobbies. Yes, in the onset of our career, like first, second, or third year of the start of our job, we have plenty of time, so that we can spend on our job also, we can spend on learning something new also, and we can spend the remaining time in our hobbies also. But after a few years, when we get involved in family, we barely have some time in hand. After taking care of family, after doing our full-time job, then we barely have some time in our hand that we can spend on hobbies and doing all the things. So if you are bachelor and if you have just started your job, then this is the one thing that I would suggest to everybody, that just try spending all the time that is remaining with you in establishing some good hobbies and learning something. So all the hobbies that I used to have in my college days, I continued here. So the first thing was public speaking. Public speaking is the best thing, and it is the thing that I love doing. And even in my office also, I never missed a single chance that I got to grab a mic and speak in front of people. I had so many sessions, few sessions actually, where I spoke on stage. I did public speaking. I hosted some shows, sometimes online and sometimes offline. And the second thing was dance. Definitely dancing is my second hobby, which I used to pursue when I was in college. And even if I am doing my job, I had my job timings till 10 p.m. and every like twice or thrice a week I had my dance classes after 10 to 12, almost 11:30 or 12. And I was one of the people who used to almost, I never used to miss any of my classes. So there were other few hobbies, like I used to do CSR activities while I was in my college. Similarly, I continued the same thing in my office also. So and I took part in CSR programs. I actually was very much interested in fitness and all. So I also did this marathon in my office. So, and there are so many things, if you are in a corporate office having like a good number of people, then definitely there will be so many activities being organized around you. So if you want to stay active and enthusiastic and want to network with so many people, then at least in the onset of your career, try spending more and more time in following your hobbies and taking part in all the things rather than just sitting idle on your desk. So the fifth thing is, finally, I was able to take good care of my health and fitness. It is always believed that, and it was actually a very scary thing for me, that the people who are doing desk job are having big tummies and unhealthy lifestyle. And actually this was the thing that I never wanted to happen with me, and this is the reason why since the first day of my of the start of my career, I never tried staying or sitting on my desk for a long time. I know that it may sound weird, but I was actually scared that I don't want unhealthy lifestyle or unhealthy life or unfit body just because I'm doing a desk job. So I tried staying mobile as much as possible. I used to walk whenever I used to get a time, and I barely took like shuttles or any vehicles to reach my office, because I wanted to work as much as possible, because I'm going to sit on my desk throughout the day. Another thing was, I always made sure that I'm going for a walk at least for 5 to 10 minutes every day once I have my lunch in office. Then the third thing was, I was always trying to do at least one good exercise in the entire day, if not possible at least 4 or 5 times a week. I made sure that I'm going to exercise properly. Then definitely dance is a hobby of mine that has always helped me to stay fit and energetic. The another thing was, I took my marathon training also in the first year only, for which I used to wake up at 5:30 in the morning. Yes, I used to wake up at 5:30 in the morning, and I used to run and do so many exercises. Then I took some sports, like when it was inter-department or just inter-group competition. I never missed a chance where I will I always participated in all the things that would benefit me in health wise, in building good memories, in building good networks, or even if it is going to help me build some new skills like management skill or anything. So these were the things that I did, and I'm really grateful for myself for having a very mobile kind of lifestyle, that I don't sit at a place and I don't eat a lot. This is the reason maybe I'm still fit, even if I have completed 1 year in an IT job, or in a job where I need to sit on a desk for a long time. So these were finally few things that I did in the first year of my job, and they make me feel really good if I see the last year journey of mine. So if there is something that you did last year or last 3 years of your job that really make you feel proud of yourself, then please feel free to share it with us. And I'm really thankful to all the people who watched the full video. And if you like my video, then please hit the like button, subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon. If you have any special feedback or any special suggestions, then please let me know in the comment section below, or you can connect me through my social media accounts, where I keep on posting such amazing contents regularly. Thank you so much for watching. I'll be back next week with a new video. Namaskar.